Hello, 61% of my viewers who watch me every single day, viewers like you, are not subscribed. If you do like this channel, please do consider subscribing, as having a higher subscriber count means when sponsors and affiliates give me an offer, they pay me more just because I have a bigger number and improves my quality of life. That's simple. Thank you very much for considering this. I love y'all, and please enjoy the video today. Hello everybody, it is time for the 2x Ancient Shard event. This is the single-handed best event in all of Raid Shadow Legends. The reason for that being, if you look here, when you try to open up shards, as I'm sure you know if you've played this game, the Ancient drop rate is 0.5%, the Epic is 8%, but we have this doubled all the way up to 16% for Epic and 1% for Legendary during the 2x. Now, if you're not familiar with Calabria Crystal Guardians, that's actually their default drop rate is 1% for Legendary, and I've noticed myself pulling a fairly decent amount of legendaries in that game. I already have 5 legendaries in that game, and I've pulled like less than 100 shards, so I've got pretty lucky. But what I'm saying here is the 1x chance is significantly better than 0.5 chance. I mean, right? It's twice as much. And if you're pulling like hundreds of shards, the odds of you getting a legendary are massively increased during this. Now, I would highly recommend you save your shards all year long until the Ancient Shard event, and then if you have any Ancient Shards, you should be opening them during the 2x, regardless of if you're thinking new character is going to come out. Now, I know some people like to save their shards and wait for, a new faction or new characters, with the new poison sensitivity or whatever. I say that's wrong. You should just open them, because unless you have all the characters, you really shouldn't bother, because let me show you, right? I've spent over 10 grand, as you guys know. I've said this many times. And then Drexthar would be a big buff for me. Tyrant would be useful for me. But Kymar would be like game-changing, right? He's a normal legendary. Still haven't pulled him. Kymar would be game-changing. There's people like Duchess, even the Undead. You could pull a Bad Elf if you haven't had one. I mean, there's a ridiculous amount of amazing legendaries. And let's not forget Draco Gate 2020, Dracomorph. I spent, what, $600 before we did the free-to-play strike just trying to get enough. I went full in gems, everything I had trying to pull him during the 10x, didn't get him at all. So there's a pretty good amount of legendaries currently in the game that if you don't have and you're chasing for, now's the time to get it. Also, heads up, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit of leaked news here. Septimus is getting his AI fixed on 113.5. So they told us that on 113, it's mostly bug fixes. We're getting the gear sets and Septimus AI fixed. I'm hoping that we're going to get more updates other than that. But this character here, who is the only Bannerlord I do not have, interestingly enough, will be getting his AI fixed, thank God. So he'll actually be able to use the correct moves. Now, there's one other thing we got to talk about, and let's get into that, which is let's look at the current event. Now, if you look at the current event here, it's Champion Training Event. There is no summoning event with this here, but there's 4 Ancient Shards at the end. I might try to get the 4 Ancient Shards. It's actually not bad during the 2x. But there is no summoning event during this 2x. That's what I was told directly within the chat. So if you're thinking about trying to save your shards till the end to see if you can snipe whatever summoning event they're going on, I've been directly told there's not going to be one, so you don't have to worry about saving the shards. Also, I've had a lot of messages, people asking me, hey, how do I contact you so you open the shards for the videos like I'm seeing you doing for other people? Just join the Discord. I really don't plug the Discord that often, but I'll plug it today. Top of the description, there's a link. You can click on it. It'll go straight to the Discord, and then you can just leave a screenshot in a direct message to me with your amount of shards you have plus your login, and then I will get you in on the next live stream/video. Pretty much that simple. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen this thing, but this is the Tag Team Arena stage. So they are currently working on the Tag Team Arena, and I think it's kind of interesting looking. So this is just a little bit of a picture they sent us a little bit ago, and I kind of forgot to show it to you guys. So here you go. No, and I want to go back to the patch 113 teaser real quick, because this is where they're talking about rewards for Platinum Arena. And if we look here, we've already gone over this, okay? You get the, depending on where you place, 1, 2, 3, or whatever, you get the cool icons. That's fine. People placing first should get that. And if you scroll all the way down, you get a new badge of honor that shows how many times you've placed in first. That's cool. Those people that put that much time, effort, money into getting in first place, they should get rewards. We have no problem with this. But what the issue that arises here was when we were talking about this gear that we've already mentioned, about this gear set that, gives you unkillable, and this gear set which reflects debuffs and it also gives you crazy stats. And this gear is kind of ridiculous. What I want to know is, I'm kind of wondering, is this gear here also going to be placed in Tag Team Arena, where we can do some sort of maybe multiple person PvP, where, like, let's say, you guys remember World of Warcraft, where how in the arena system what they had was based upon your rating, you got access to different gear, right? So you got like Ruthless Brutho or whatever, Gladiator gear, depending on how you did, and you could get like better and better and better. It would be really cool if they had something similar in this. I know it's a different mechanic, but with the tag team thing they were showing earlier, what if you could make like a team of 5 people, like you and your 4 buddies make a team, and then depending upon how you 5 perform, you get like a team arena ranking for that team, and you can fight other 5v5 teams, and that would be what tag team is. I don't know. They haven't explained tag teaming at all to us, but what I am getting slightly cautious about is what if they do multiple levels of tier monetization right here. So think of it this way. So what they do is they do Platinum Arena, which now gives us the new best gear, right, in order to be completely disgusting in PvP. But what if they then release Tag Team Arena, where Tag Team Arena is once again even better rewards? What if Tag Team Arena is something that has even more disgusting rewards? So people who farm the platinum tier gear can then get into PvP in Tag Team Arena and get even higher gear once again. I'm getting a little concerned about this type of thing, and the reason is not so necessarily that I even care so much for me personally, as I've been kind of doing a little digging into the analytics of Raid Shadow Legends over the last month, and there's been a pretty decent drop-off in like searching trends and things like that for Raid Shadow Legends. All of us content creators have seen a reflection on views as well, and this is mirrored in things like Discords and communities where you can just see the interaction is lower. And that could be in part to a few things. That could be in part to there's no Draco Gate drama going on, so it's not generating, as much interest in the topic. But the other thing it could be on too is people are just legitimately quitting the game because we're having continual issues like this Platinum tier arena over and over again. And you might just think, well, DM, you tend to be a little negative after you've played the game for a while because you get frustrated, you spend large amounts of money, you clear out the content sooner, then you get frustrated at the end, and then you tell yourself, this game sucks, even though you just purchased yourself to the end. What did you expect to happen? And that is a perfectly fine, counterpoint, and I would agree. But there is one other thing here, guys, which is that basically everyone else is complaining about this too. This is not just me, okay? If you look back all the way on February 10th when they announced this, everyone's like, this is garbage. You guys are adding new, completely broken gear sets, etc. And I'm starting to think that they dropped this, because I kind of had this in my mind. I've been playing a little bit of Arena lately and messing around with gear a lot. And I was thinking, man, if I had those new gear sets, things would just be completely different. And what I'm starting to think here is that they dropped this, basically this gear grenade, like this oh, hey, by the way, guys, we're going to be putting the most disgusting gear ever in the game next patch. I feel like they dropped this right in the middle of the Draco Gate bad PR so that it just kind of all went together. I'm surprised I didn't see more people for longer periods of time complain. I'm surprised I didn't complain about this for longer periods of time than I did. I got sidetracked with the Draco Gate and the 30-day free-to-play and all that too. This is still ridiculous. And like I was saying earlier, we got the Tag Team Arena coming, and this could be some kind of barriers for entry to that. And the other thing I was looking at too was that, it's not just me, but all the content creators were eating a little bit of a hit in views. And I'm not talking overarching views. You can still put up a few videos a day. You can do all right. But if you are putting up individual videos are getting like lower view count than they normally do over the last week's period. And I'm noticing that for every content creator too. YouTube naturally goes up and down. January was a slow month, to give you an example, while the beginning of February was much more active. But the analytics for Google search trends and things too are slowing down for Raid. So I'm curious if they are going to do another market resurgence and pump more money into customer acquisition and ads, or if Raid is now in the portion where they've acquired the customers, they're going to keep the whales they can for a while, and they're going to milk the content with patches like this one. Because what we've seen with Rodos, we got the new Rodos guy, right? And if we look even in Rodos here, if you look at my guy, he's kind of a disgusting character. I mean, he's really good in Arena. He's really good in Clan Boss. Paired with the new Void Legendary, it's probably the new best Legendary pairing in the game. It seems to me long-term growth of the game is going to be diminished due to the fact that power creep is being enabled quicker in this game than I would have originally thought. And we're seeing power creep in both kits of the characters as well as incoming gear. And for that reason, massive power creep is normally not an encouraging thing. Normally, that means they are driving heavy monetization with the in-game WoW. So we're going to see. I'm not quitting the game. I've built my channel on this game. I'm going to stay with the game, but I am keeping my eyes open for other things at the moment because I don't know. I got my ears to the ground on this one. I'm kind of curious to see what the WoW Pod, what you guys think about both Rotos into this gear power creep. That is the topic I think of today. Is fairly large amount of power creep is happened this month and has kind of floated under the conversation, I feel like, because of Draco getting the bad PR. I think there's maybe an intense amount of power creep that could effectively demonstrate them showing their hand in terms of longevity of the game. Okay, guys, I appreciate you very much. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe and consider subscribing to the second channel if you want more Calibre Christmas Guardian content. And I'll be live as of a couple hours after the posting of this video. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the live stream. Bye-bye.